And we're back. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Kast. This is your host, Dynasty Champ Chuck. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share on social media platforms. Y'all know what week it is. It's Bengals week. Y'all know it's always a war between these two teams. Ever since Burrow and Mahomes been the quarterbacks of these two respective teams, the margin of victory has always been 3 points. So y'all know it's gonna be a close game, no matter what either fan base says. Either fan base talking about blowout or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's always gonna be a 12-round slugfest or a 12-round chess match. But before we get to all that, I hear my guys here, the original three, my guy Country, my guy Boogie. So how y'all fellas doing, man? We back at it. You know, it's one of the teams that we hate the most. So
Definitely top one for me, but yeah,
It's
it's Bengals week, baby. I missed the
Bengals
old
week.
Bengals weeks when we had Sporting Voice pop up in here and talk shit, and it's
Who?
dry right now. It's dry right now, man. It's engagement's at all time low with Bengals fans.
Yeah.
Even
yeah,
Chase don't even got the same swag to him no more, man. It ain't feeling all the
Mm.
way the same right now, Chuck.
yeah, it do feel a little different. I mean, I was actually in one of their spaces today. No, I was not in Zim or Ace's space. I was not in there with them. I was with some other Bengals, and
You
like,
ain't allowed to be in there with them.
but hey, but listen, we was talking stuff. We was talking trash in there, but it wasn't like how it was in the past. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because like it was more like a joking type vibe or whatever, more so than like a serious "I want to whoop your ass" type of deal. But at the same time, you know we want to whoop their ass. You know what I'm saying? We know we want to beat the Bengals, but yeah, it definitely feels a lot different than in the past.
Yeah. We got our swag back, so it ain't been the same. They ain't been the same. I mean, we beat them all field goals last time. I don't know why that's going unnoticed. Hey, Scratch, are they eating the pets in Ohio? Uh, just say yes or no. I just
Oh
want
my
to.
god, that was
I
that
gotta
was that was
know.
nuts.
I
That
gotta
was
know.
nuts.
I mean, I'm scared. But
I feel you.
nah, we beat them by all field goals last time, so the momentum clearly had switched. It's really on our side right now. Uh, Chase ain't got that contract. Joe Burrow ain't looking like Joe Burrow right now. T. Higgins is. I don't think T. Higgins is going to play. Tyler Boyd is no longer there. That defense is looking a little shaky. The offensive line is looking a little shaky. They
Shit, Joe
lost to the
Burrow was
Patriots,
looking a little shaky.
literally. Um, how'd you feel when they lost to the Patriots, bro? Because I was in shock a little bit.
Well, I wasn't much of a shock. I wasn't really all that shocked, like, because the thing is, the Bengals they now 1-11 in their last 12 week one, week two slots. You know, from last 5.5 years. And with the Patriots, I just looked at it like, yeah, the Bengals on paper they should win the game, but it ain't gonna be no blowout because the Bengals. I mean, they've been known to starting out slow, and also New England, Gerard Mayo, he used to play for the Patriots as a middle linebacker, so he has a good idea on how to scheme and
Mhm.
try to affect the offense, give them some looks that they ain't really seen for real. And also another thing, the Bengals they ain't really played together in the preseason. Like this is a different team than what we've seen in the past. Like you mentioned, country, you mentioned some of the losses they have. Like Joe Mixon not on the team no more. You mentioned Tyler Boyd not on the team anymore. They not gonna have T Higgins again probably this week.
DJ Reader.
Yeah, DJ Reader not there no more. Offensive line look like it got weaker. Like Orlando Brown, Trent Brown, they had a rough time against the Patriots. Patriots they was able to get some pass rush on Joe Burrow and made it a little uncomfortable. So I think the Bengals are in a little more trouble than what they have been accustomed to in the past. But then again, if we do beat them on Sunday, they could be a team that they get on a run again like they did in the past. But I just don't know.
I thought
Yo,
Patriots
that's
had a
crazy.
chance if they would have started their rookie quarterback. I said that on the episode. I was making it seem like I
Oh,
was
Drake
crazy
May.
too. But
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
thought they had a chance just because of all the shit that's going on in the offseason. Uh, that Chase, him not being there, then the distraction with that. Then, like you said, with Higgins not even practicing, and then like you said, with Boyd, you got Burrow coming off a major injury with like four of his biggest weapons not there or not are compromised. So I thought it was a chance, but I really just didn't think Patriots would be able to get enough on offense. But I mean, shit, Patriots showed they just was the more physical team to me. It looked like they just won in the trenches. They was kind of bullying the Bengals. They ran it right down
Mm.
their throat. I mean, this shit. I think Pacheco have a good game after seeing what Stevenson was doing to that defense.
Yeah,
So
they look a little suspect in the middle in that run game, which goes back to DJ Reader not being there.
yeah, that
That
yeah.
run game that run defense look a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Patriots though. They brought it week one. Okay, so here's a question though. How many times can you live on I can start 0-2, I can start 2-2, and then I'm gonna go on a run, and then I'm gonna get it together by the playoff. That's a dangerous way to live, in my opinion. Starting 0 and
Especially
2.
if the AFC North is what they always crack it up to be the best division in sports. If that
Right.
division is the best division in sports, Bengals not making the playoffs starting slow like this. I don't think the North is as good as it usually is. I don't think the Browns is going to be as good because Deshaun Watson.
Oh
Pittsburgh, I
God.
don't think going to be as good. So I think that is going to help the Bengals. But, man, starting slow like that, you go start hearing the whispers that they go lose this game. I'm not sure who they play week 3, but you might start hearing some whispers if they start 0-3.
So is week 3 a must-win game already out
It,
the gate?
yeah, if they lose to us, I think so for them for sure.
Absolutely, and you can only get away with that for so long, right?
Right.
You can only play with fire like that for so long, and it's not just the Bengals who just be starting out slow. Like there's these other teams that be starting out slow in the beginning of the year
Oh, they
because
got
these teams they hardly ever play in the preseason now, man. And in football, you gotta have that continuity, man. You gotta have some in-game reps. You gotta
This
at least play like a quarter and a half of preseason, a quarter to a quarter and a half total.
this is the downplay of only having 2 to 3 preseason games, and it's only gonna get worse when they add another game, and then they take another. Contrary to most people, I like preseason games because it's not the most entertaining thing to watch, but you get situations like this when you don't have preseason. Your team starts slow; they don't look ready, or you just gonna have to start going harder in training camp. We go harder in training camp. What's our record in September? 15-1, something like that.
Yeah,
14 and
yeah,
one.
pretty damn good.
Since
Yeah.
Pat started, we go hard in training camp. A lot of teams don't go hard in training camp, and then they try to work their way in shape through the season, and that's just, bro. Every game
and
counts, and this is not baseball where you can lose 10 games and still be up 5. The Royals lost 10 games last week, and they still 5 up because it's 1,000 games. This is football, bro. You can't do that. You can't afford to take 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
You take 2 weeks off, and then your team in the division get hot. If the Ravens get hot right now, because the Ravens are good, Ravens knock out 5 in a row, and then you 0-2. It look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna catch up that ground? You can't depend on that wild card, can you?
And then I see DJ and said that schedule
Oh,
after the
okay.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah. Okay. Well,
that
that's
might
great.
be
That's
Commanders just go. That ain't gonna be an easy game. If Bengals play like they just
come
played
on,
against the
man.
Patriots,
what up, Chris.
that ain't gonna be a hard game, man. I mean, that's gonna be a tough game, bro. Like
Come
Bengals
on,
didn't
Boogie.
look good,
Commanders.
bro.
Hey Boogie. Like I like Jaden Daniels, the Commanders, but Commanders dog, that secondary is hot garbage, bro. That defense is
Okay.
hot
So, okay.
garbage. I
All
just
right, but put it like this: you 2-2 going into the Ravens. Then
yeah.
that's still not a great position.
I mean, yeah, of course, this is a divisional rival. It's a tough
I don't
divisional
know. My
rival
phone
game.
keep like going down. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, that's not a. I don't want to be 2-2 going into the Ravens. Stop it, Kevin.
Man,
Stop it,
don't
Kevin.
piss country off.
Kevin, I
Don't
give
piss
it
us
up because
off.
Kevin been a day one guy. So Kevin know what he's doing right now. You know
Yeah,
Ace and Zen will never be on this show ever again in life.
yeah.
Ever in life, bro. Now we might if we need the views, you know.
But
That was
now,
a hell of a show, man.
but at the end of the day, man, like I just feel like we got one, we got too many advantages in this one. Like in comparison to the past, even with Joe Burrow actually in the fold this time, unlike last year when it was Jake Browning as the quarterback for the Bengals, I just feel like at the end of the day, we're gonna have just enough in the tank to skate by and come away and win. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the injury report, man. Let's go ahead and get to the update with Hollywood Brown. So he's the only one not practicing. Everybody else has been a full go. Looks like he's gonna be out again this week.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, man, we might be playing a waiting game with Hollywood Brown. It might be
I
more than
expected this though. Didn't you kind of expect? I
yeah,
kind of expect. I targeted the Atlanta game as this first game.
yeah. That's what a lot of people are saying, but I don't know, man. It might be beyond the Atlanta game.
Okay, all right. Well, hold on. What's our schedule looking like? I'm like DJ Ant, the
Wow.
chief schedule. How
Oh
many
my,
games can you afford to miss?
bro, James Cook is going crazy on the Dolphins
That's
right
what I just
now.
said. Wow, for my fault, but that was crazy.
Homecoming
Yeah,
game for James Cook.
he
So
he's going crazy. But
Oh, James Cook.
James Cook is going crazy. But I don't even. I said it on the last one. I'm cool with them not even playing him against the Bengals. I know he was not practicing anyway, but I'm cool with him missing this type of game because regardless what happens in this Bengals game, when we play them, if they make the playoffs, it's gonna be a whole different type of adjustment they're gonna have to make just because of him. Like they
Yeah.
already gonna have problems with Rashee Rice, Worthy, and Kelsey. But when you
Mm-hmm.
add that into this, you that's just not something where you just like he's just a jag and no, he's a difference maker. So they don't have that tape on him going against their defense. I think that's gonna be cool. And how Atlanta looked, I know it's only 1 week. We only going off what we've seen so far. If Atlanta looked like they looked last week, I don't even care if he sit out next week either. I'm be honest with you. Just me.
Looking
Right,
at the
Cal. Right.
schedule,
oh my
looking at the
gosh.
schedule, bro, I ain't gonna even lie. I wouldn't mind him missing the Falcons game. I'm gonna need him back for that divisional game versus the Chargers, though.
Okay,
And
and then we got one more game before that bye week, right?
Yeah, the bye week is what, week 6?
Yeah. So who we got after the Bengals, Falcons, and Chargers?
Saints on October 7th, and then
Okay.
the 49ers. Yeah, you're gonna need them for that stretch. That 49er Raiders, Saints,
no, he definitely should get playing
Buccaneers.
before that. Yeah.
Yeah, you need
So
them back before that.
let me ask y'all this: like, how would y'all feel if this carries over to the bye week? If we gotta wait till the bye week for
I
him to
won't
come
like
back, I
that.
mean, how would y'all feel about that?
Chuck, I won't like that because then you could have just put him on IR. And you
Yeah,
didn't. So you
and
basically wasted the spot.
yeah, you could have kept Ross or
Yeah.
yeah, for that or
Yeah.
Nico. That's what I'm thinking of, Nico. Um, yeah, if he gonna miss 6 weeks, you should have just put him on IR, kept that spot.
Yeah. Anything over 4 weeks to me, because that's what the IR is for now, ain't it?
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
4. So
So
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
over
4 minimum.
4 weeks, that's a mistake. But I mean, it's not a big of a
I'm
mistake
slightly
that we like.
if he missed 6 games, I'm slightly concerned because
I am
it wasn't that
for
big of.
sure.
It was a grade 1. It wasn't like a severe injury. You know what I'm saying? So I seen Tyreek had his injury and come up and put 130 and 2 touchdowns against the Texans or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 6 weeks, bro.
yeah,
I'm worried. I'm
yeah,
worried.
I'm a
So
little.
keep it 6 to week 6. That's just me.
Yeah, that's too long. That's way too long. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that
Because
at
like
all.
you said, country. Week 6 is the bye week, so that means
It's
we
7
can't.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. We can't.
That's half the season. He ain't even played yet. I
Right.
I
would
tell
say
you
this
what.
though, but I'll challenge
Go
you with
ahead.
this though. His price is looking a lot lower if he's missing
That's
8
funny
weeks.
that you thought that. That's funny you said that because that exactly what I was about to say. Now, if
On
he
the
missed the week
business side
6,
of it,
if we can get a nice deal for one more 1 year deal next year, sit out to week 6,
Noni,
bro.
what's up,
What's up,
Noni?
90?
What's up,
Yeah,
Nani?
sit out to week 6 if you can get us a little cheap deal next year. You cool. Go ahead. But if you're going to go get your bag next year, man, yeah, we need you back, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I
So
would be worried if he was out that long. We could have did something with that. We could have kept I don't think we cut nobody that we missing, so
yeah, that's
yeah,
just
bro, I was watching the game and Tua threw an interception to who's the safety? Ben Benford or something like that. He
yeah,
overthrew Robbie Chosen. I don't know why he's even playing,
right.
but he overthrew Chosen, and it was just a terrible interception. That was the last play I seen. That's all I needed to see, to be honest with you. Miami's ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, we just got to wait and see, man. You know, it's just gonna be something to watch. You know what I mean, moving forward. So
I like having like Boogie said, I like having that ace up my sleeve of okay, y'all see us, but y'all ain't seen us with this guy that and the dynamic that he brings to the offense. Y'all seen part of the offense, and then by the playoffs, are we gonna be a well-oiled machine by then? So it's gonna look different. It's gonna look different anyway. But when you add somebody like Hollywood, that's gonna make it look different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, they
mhm.
had to extend to it. He ran the wrong route. Did he run the wrong route, or the route looked bad too?
Bro, he
But
ain't been good since he ain't been good in a minute.
he ain't been good since he went to Arizona.
bro,
Yeah, it's
bro,
been a while, bro.
Robbie Chosen had that one
He was good
breakout
with the
year, and
Jets,
that's
though.
it. He had that one breakout year, and that
So
was it.
Yeah, that was a long time.
yeah, it's been a
Yeah,
minute, bro. It's been a
That
minute. I think
was like his
Alex Smith
second
was
year in
our
the league,
quarterback.
bro.
Yeah, Alex Smith was our quarterback.
Oh Jesus, Kevin be playing these LeBron games, bro.
Kev on that bullshit. That's twice today, Kev. Come on, bro.
all
What's
right.
up,
You can
man?
So
tell. You can tell day one Kingdom Cast people because they know the trigger words. They know the scenario. Look, Chuck even took that comment off the thing,
yeah, I'm
but they
tired of seeing
know
it.
how to do it. Yeah, yeah.
But
He should have. Yeah.
let's go
Yeah,
and get to the
Cal.
next topic.
What's up, John? What's up?
Let's get to the next topic, man. So let's go and get to the so-called bulletin board material from the Bengals. But
Which
I want to start
one?
off with CTB. Karen Taylor Britt. He said quite a bit. And what stood out to me as what I saw in the comments earlier from Kyle, he mentioned how Xavier Murray, he just got speed, and that's it. All he can do is run straight. And it's like it's like you saw him take a end around to the crib. You know, he scored on a blown coverage, but he can do more than just run go routes, man. I mean, I don't know, he ain't really been paying attention to how Xavier Rhodes been running routes in preseason. So I don't
Hey
know,
man,
man.
let's
It's
talk
just
about this. Let's bulletin board material. Is it real? Is it fake?
I think it's real in him. I
What
think
you
it's real
What
in
you
mean?
him.
think, Boogie? Is it real or is it fake?
You saying what he
Do you
said?
think that do
Yeah,
you
what you
think the
saying?
Chiefs really no, not what he said in particular, but bulletin board material in general. Do you think teams really use that or is it
Oh
just
hell yeah,
that's something the fans do?
for sure they use it, bro. They men just like us, man. You hear somebody talking shit about you, and then it's 100,000 people reposting this shit, and you typing in your name. We know these players do this. We didn't seen it. Like you
Right.
typing in, you getting on Twitter, and everybody, Xavier Worthy hopping on Twitter. Everybody is talking about him. He like, damn, what the fuck, what's going on? And to hear somebody saying that, then you gotta go play him Sunday. Man, ain't no way he can go into that game and not be thinking about that. Like I'm not
Okay,
saying that's the
so
only thing he's thinking about. Of course he want to win the game, but no, when that dude lined up on me, I'm trying to cook him. He was talking shit this week.
okay, so and here's the second part. is it cool to do it on the other side? I I don't. I'm not really mad at you if you give me some bulletin board material, but you got it. You got to back it up. So CTB cannot get burnt this game. It
That's gonna be
can't be
tough.
on him
That's gonna be tough.
because he said
Yeah, it's
he ain't fast. So if Worthy burn him, hey, we all looking at you, bro. So that's the drawback of bulletin board material. You can talk it, but you better back it up.
I was about
You
to say
better
I'm
back it
cool
up.
with it. I'm cool with you talking your shit. Like and like Jordan would say, I like that he's saying that before the game. I'm cool with that. He didn't say nothing personal. That's all cool. But like you said, when the game starts, he can't be giving up 150 to Worthy this week and then not talk to the media after the game and shit. No, he got to have the same energy when the game is over. Whether they win, lose, he have a big game, horrible game. Long as he still talking like that, that's why with Chase it's like you can't really get mad at Chase, bro. Chase is consistently when they win, he talking shit. When they lose, he talking shit. He talking shit off season. He said fuck the Chiefs. So that's what it is. Like you gotta respect Chase for that. So I respect all them Bengals players talking they shit. They just go get cooked. It ain't their fault.
And
It's
that's
just
why
what's gotta happen.
this is the
But
title of this episode because the feeling will always be mutual, Jamar Chase.
That's just how it
Y'all
is,
don't like
man.
us, we don't like you, brother.
but
We don't like y'all. So
here's the thing: the first matchup, they were humble. They didn't talk. They didn't say anything. They came in. He put up what he put up 286 or whatever he
yeah,
put
Yeah,
whatever he put up.
he went off.
He
He went off.
he ate. Second time, they were still humble. Pat Mahomes has the worst second half of all time, and y'all win the game. Then they start talking.
Yeah, that's when it turned up.
That's what happened. Ever since they started talking, they've been losing.
but you gotta give Chase his respect for talking like that because he backed it up. He had 200 yards. Like if he
I-
couldn't talk shit after that game, can't nobody talk shit.
Right,
But
because
he ain't. But ever
ever
since he
since
been talking, he ain't even came nowhere close to that.
nowhere close to a Super Bowl appearance. That
Uh,
was saying?
man, see, I ain't even gonna bring that up. I'm talking about he ain't even had. Has he had over 100 yards against us since that game?
I know ever since Trent McDuffie been on the Chiefs, he ain't had a 100-yard game. I know
Man,
McDuffie been lighting them up.
and I remember when it was the Trent McDuffie game, and they was like a rookie. What he gonna do? He gonna shut him down. That's what he gonna do, and that's exactly what he went out there and did.
Strap season, seatbelt,
Um, one of
click it
them
or ticket.
games, it was T. Higgins that got us. One of them
But
games,
hold
Tyler
on.
Boyd almost got us, but he dropped the ball.
Country, we
It-
have
it-
to call it even also though, country. It's
okay,
been Chiefs players talking shit too.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's been some
okay.
players talking
Justin
shit
Reed
out there.
talk shit. Justin
That's
Reed
because
talk shit.
we
Like
respond
Chuck
though.
said. Yeah, we just don't like each other. And that's why I love it, bro. I love it.
Yeah,
We
I, I
we
love it
all
too.
said
I'm
the
just
Bengals
saying.
Bengals is our biggest rival. We all said that last week, right? All of us agree.
He did.
Right now, this is the biggest rivalry.
Hmm.
Justin Reed did.
So
Okay.
And that was the
it's
third
fair on
loss in a
both
row to
sides.
them.
Now,
Exactly.
if we go out and let's say we win this game easily,
Mhm.
is that cheapening the rivalry?
No, no.
Okay, I'll put it like this. Okay, I'll put it like this. We win this game by 10 plus points, and then they don't make the playoffs. Are you looking at it a little bit different?
Um, nah. I mean, it's gonna have to depend what they do in the offseason.
Yep.
That's just
I'm
how
with
I look
Chuck
at
on
it.
Scratch
that.
said yes.
If the Bengals miss the playoffs this year and we beat them, this is just a down year for the Bengals.
I'm saying like handily though.
That,
You know,
however, we
and
can blow them out. We can blow them out, and they missed the playoffs this year. Next year, they gonna be retooled and rebuilt, and they gonna have a lot of changes, and it's still gonna be that rivalry. As long as Chase is on that team, Burrow's on that team, it's still gonna be like that. You gotta think like this, bro. The Patriots, when they was winning, their biggest rivals, not in their division, was Baltimore and Pittsburgh, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Patriots was blowing their ass out a lot of those games.
And the Colts too.
The Colts
Yeah.
too. The Patriots got blowouts during this time span, and it wasn't. We still was getting up to make sure we watched Pittsburgh versus the Patriots. We still was getting up to see Baltimore versus the Patriots. So just one bad year, the Raiders have sucked for 20 years, bro. We still get up for the Raiders to beat them because we know.
They just stupid though.
Yeah,
they don't know. They don't know when to shut up.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
They taking
no, I don't think
laps,
this Bengals. I don't think it's over, bro.
I agree. It does lessen it a little bit if they don't. They got to keep coming with it. They got to keep coming with it. They got to beat us every once in a while. You got to. You know what I'm saying? For it to be. We can't just keep going off and making puppets. I almost forgot about that, Kyle. I forgot about the Kermit puppet. I almost forgot about it, Chuck.
I ain't forgot about that.
I forgot that was bad.
I got that circled down.
I like it. I do. It does get the juices flowing. I think that we do have a level of respect for Cincinnati. A huge level of respect for Cincinnati, so that makes it fun. So it's still fun, but if we rattle off 3-4 in a row, then it's gonna be like, why are they talking again? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But country, you watch wrestling, right?
Yeah.
What do they always say? What do Ric Flair say? To beat a man,
no.
You gotta beat the man. So long as the Chiefs, we are the standard, like you've been saying for years. Buffalo, Cincinnati, Baltimore, as long as they got them type of quarterbacks, they always gonna be coming for us up here. The rivalry will never end, bro. As long as the quarterbacks is there. That to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a spin job is funny, with their fan base because, like I said, I was in a space today with them and they was like, y'all, he's like, we're y'all Super Bowl. Like, we got that 3-1 on y'all with Joe Burrow. I'm like, how is it possible when y'all never won a Lombardi trophy when y'all beat us those 3 times? How are y'all our Super Bowl? Like,
they are Super Bowl?
You said I'm asking what he asked. I want you to say that again.
No, the Bengals fans saying like, cause like we had this back and forth, whatever, right? And I was like, shoot. I was like, hey, I mean, y'all look at us as y'all Super Bowl. And they was like, hold on. We got 3-1 on y'all, man. We saw how y'all took this we saw how y'all took that AFC Championship game the last time. We saw how y'all celebrate afterwards. So technically, we're y'all Super Bowl. And I was like, how's that possible when y'all didn't win a Lombardi trophy all those 3 times y'all beat us?
Bro, our Super Bowl is the actual Super Bowl. That's why we got 3
That's
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We actually go to the Super Bowl.
And then Chuck, you saying we celebrating winning the AFC? You celebrating going to the Super Bowl? It don't matter if they was playing me, you, and the Wings and Things crew. If we we win the game to go to the Super Bowl, you gonna be excited about it, right?
Yeah, every fan base be excited about that.
It don't matter who you playing. They was excited when they won that one.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Bro, we don't even celebrate the Super Bowls anymore. Pat is at the Super Bowl presentation saying, I won 3. He already moved on. Before John Elway handed us the trophy.
I need to see that again. I ain't watched that in a long time. I gotta watch that again. I ain't watched that in a minute. Country, tag me in that next time you see that again.
Hey, see Kevin day one. Day one. We don't know.
Hey,
we trying to find him.
Hey, Sport Boys might appear like Beetlejuice if you say his name 3 times.
I hope he be better than that sequel. But anyway, man, it ain't even 3-1. What's the record now? We beat them.
Tell
I
Sporty Boys
mean,
come on here.
with
Oh
Joe Burrow is
man,
3 and
why you got to
1,
pull that out, bro?
but
Pause.
if you want to talk about overall recent matchups, yeah, it's 3-2. Yeah,
Bruh, this watch party that they doing, that is embarrassing.
they gotta pay Chase somehow, don't they?
Now I
Bruh.
disagree with y'all on this. I'm gonna disagree on this one.
All
Boogie,
right.
you is not paying no $100 to go watch a replay of an AFC championship game
A
from a
re-
couple of years ago
no,
and
it's this
then to
game.
watch the game. They no, but they're playing the AFC championship game first, and then they're gonna watch the game.
Oh, okay. No, I
That's
seen that
pathetic.
they said it's $100. 50 of it go to the team store, and 50 of it for concession or something like that. But the Chiefs should start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Having watch parties at Arrowhead. I
But
think it will happen when we get a new one or when they redo it. I think that's a good idea. It's like
well,
having a PNL.
I heard they was hiring for crossing guards though in Cincinnati.
See, now they sell a TV. They going out a different way though, country. They selling the flat screens in the stadium. They giving broke. I'm just saying, as a Chiefs fan, on the road games, if we could all
It's
watch the game
giving.
on Arrowvision on a good feeling day, that would be cool. But how they doing
It's
it?
giving poverty. It's giving
Yeah,
broke.
man,
It's
it
giving.
ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same at all.
Hey, T. Higgins got a bad hamstring. Why is my man crossing the street with his cleats on, bro?
Yeah, and then I'll
Y'all
just
ain't got
say,
no carts.
and
Y'all
that,
ain't got no scooters.
that's what I was saying, and that's another thing, bro. I'm like, they ain't got no cards for the players just for that situation. Like, it wouldn't look as bad if you're like the star players. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the cards are just for the star players. I mean, it wouldn't look as bad, but you got everybody crossing the doggone street, a public street at that.
Bro, they
Get their
said
Hey,
this
money.
bro,
your
I
last year
was,
here
I'm
anyway.
be
T. Higgins, go ahead, you good?
I'm gonna be real honest with you, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't pay Jamar Chase.
man, look, Joe gonna force it. Joe gonna force his hand, dog.
If
You can't force something
Pay
that
him.
they ain't got, bro.
they got it, bro.
They ain't got the
That's the
money, dog.
that's
He
the
ain't got the
thing. They
cash.
got the money. These niggas is tight.
Yeah, they
They
got to
tight,
move.
bro.
They gonna have to move and shake around some things on their roster.
They gonna have to move and shake.
Bro, didn't they
So
just
they
pay
definitely
Orlando
ain't gonna be
Brown,
able to
bro?
keep Higgins though. They
No,
gonna
that's
lose
done.
one of them.
That's done,
Yeah,
bro.
Higgins is
Higgins
done.
done.
Yeah, T Higgins is gone. I think he gone.
Yeah, that's done
So
deal, bro.
yeah,
And Burton last week he didn't show that
yeah, he a rookie. He still got
Yeah,
some learning to do.
he looked like
yeah.
it. He looked like it. No disrespect, one day he might be something, but
And I told
It,
people, I said, man, I didn't see what the whole hoopla about Jermaine Burton was. I said, this dude gonna come in there as a raw talent, and it's gonna take him a minute if he does put it all together.
yeah. I'm
but
anxious to see the Bengals. I know it's only 1 week. We just hypothetically how they go construct a team with this contract and just going forward. Because if we just looking at their team right now, it's only one game. I'm gonna keep saying that, but it just looked like they got worse everywhere on offense, on defense. Like the players that they let go, good players when they go somewhere else, good players while they was there. It's like what
but
is they game plan, bro? Because even if they
but
pay Chase, they got so many different holes that they just keep letting go. Like they running back. I mean, like you said, Reader. They had Bates gone. It's like the people they getting to
yeah, they
replace these
lost Bates.
people, they're not improving. The team is getting worse around them. Burrow is starting to get to that point where we like, okay, he an injury-prone player. It's starting to get to that point. We say it about Lamar. We say it about everybody else. I mean, he didn't got hurt like the last 3 seasons. Like, are they getting better as an organization, as a team?
But
It seems
here's
like their
something to
window
double
is
down on
closing
that
more and
though.
more. I don't know.
Let me double down with you though. The people that they kept, they not happy neither though. They let people go, but Trey Henderson, he's not happy. Jamar's not happy. If Burrow, if y'all don't pay Jamar, Burrow's not happy. Y'all not even Come on now, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a tough situation. They in a
What
tough
are we
situation.
doing over here? Do y'all want to compete? Because your window ain't gonna be open for forever, bro. And your boy look bad, bro. He don't look healthy right now.
Yeah, and like what I've heard from like many Bengals fans and like people that cover the team, like they saying Joe Burrow's just trying to keep his hand loose, but it's like, is it gonna be a continuous thing throughout the year? Like it
Man,
just seems
nah,
like
this is a career
it's
thing,
bothering
bro.
him. It seems like something is bothering him in his throwing hand.
He was
Like,
he was doing this multiple
yeah,
times during the
yeah,
game, bro.
yeah. And it's like, I don't know, man. It might be a career situation, if that
And
continues.
and and let's put this out there right now. Don't nobody take this and run with it. We not wishing injury on Joe Burrow by
Exactly.
any means. That ain't how we get down, bro. We don't. That's
Right.
some sucker shit, and we not a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey man, you got to see it, bro. The video don't lie is what they told me, and it's in 4K. It might be in 8K. It looked like your man can't grip, and he trying, bro, multiple times. He was taking unnecessary sacks. He wasn't moving like he used to.
He always
The
been doing
ball ain't
that
got the
though.
same zip on it. What's going on?
Also, my point with what I was just saying and just looking at this Thursday night game and stuff, like in the offseason, I feel like even me, we all was like, Buffalo got rid of all these people and just drafted. They go suck this year. Did Buffalo jump out early and do what the Bengals should have been doing this year? Like Buffalo just is like, we getting rid of the veteran receiver. We going young. We go just start drafting and trying to get like that. And it look like it's paying dividends. It's still early. I don't know. Maybe
Hey,
Bengals is a step behind Buffalo on that aspect, and they need to start rebuilding through that draft and getting. I don't know, man. Get
but
rid
you
of
know
them
what's
big
funny?
contracts.
You know what's funny? Guess who the fifth youngest team in the league is?
Yeah,
We've been ahead of the curve.
yeah.
We've been ahead of the
I wasn't
curve.
even comparing us though, country.
I,
I'm talking about the teams that's trying to get to us with those type of
mm-hmm.
quarterbacks. Like I don't know, just looking at the direction of these teams and their organizations. Baltimore, I trust their organization. I trust their coaching. I know Chuck might not. You might have some disagreements with their old coordinator sometime, but I trust Harbaugh in that organization. I trust. Shit, I don't know. Maybe Buffalo. I trust them a little bit more than the Bengals too, though.
That's a
Man,
good question,
Organizational
John.
wise.
That's a good
Harbaugh might
question,
overwhelm
but
this stage.
You said what's that, Chuck?
I said Harbaugh might overwhelm this stay in Baltimore. That's how I'm looking at it.
answer this
But
That's my
question
boy
though.
right there. That's my boy right there, man.
is Buffalo
Answer this
good, or is this
question though
another,
for me.
Wilton Dolphins team during prime time? I mean, it could be both,
That's a
man.
valid
Like,
point.
Yeah,
It's a valid point.
I might be there with
yeah,
you, Chuck.
because I mean, look, I had Buffalo winning the AFC East anyway, so I mean, I guess I'll
No,
say they still good.
Scratch, please don't start that shit, man. Don't get the agenda
I
going
don't
on
know.
here, bro.
I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, I thought I
yeah,
seen
like Harbaugh.
Kyle make a comment. I don't know what happened to it. Um,
It's like look, I mean, you consistently good in the regular season. You got your Super Bowl, but that was how long ago? And now you got a more dynamic player, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
they're gonna have
But
to put.
anyhow,
Okay, all right, man. We gonna briefly touch on this.
You you were
They're
funny,
gonna have
Chuck.
to put some. They're gonna have to put some more talent around Lamar Jackson. But
at
at the
wide
same time,
receiver, at
Chuck,
wide receiver specifically.
Oh man.
bro, he gonna have to get better, bro. He has to.
I mean, what you want to do? He got 395 yards of total offense. If it wasn't for him, they
Fam,
would get blown
that
out.
no,
They would have
but
got blown out on
Chuck,
Thursday night
Chuck,
if he
I
wasn't
be
agree though,
getting
Chuck.
out
honest.
I
there.
agree. I agree.
Be honest though, that red zone sequence, them last four plays, is the problem we have with Lamar Jackson, fam.
Yeah, but that throw to likely
Overthrow,
in the corner.
misread. And then another bad throw.
That throw to likely in the corner, yes. He should have made that throw. You can't miss that throw. But the other two plays, that was our defense, bro. I'm sorry.
Can I ask you?
Flowers, you should have sat in that zone.
Bro,
you should have sat in that zone. You didn't need. You shouldn't have kept running. You're supposed to sit on that, bro. That's why Lamar threw it to that spot.
Can you respond to that right there, though? That's a valid point right there.
Okay, well, he ran the ball for 120 yards rushing.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Let's take the quarterbacks out of the equation. Who has better skill position players, Buffalo or Baltimore?
So Buffalo.
Buffalo right now. No.
I didn't hear you. It lagged.
It looks like Buffalo.
What?
No, it's Baltimore, bro. They got Bateman. They got Flowers. They got Likely. They got Mark Andrews.
Who got the better receiver?
Yeah.
Buffalo don't got two tight ends like Baltimore.
Either one of them better than Mark Andrews?
Not at his peak. No.
Mark Andrews been quiet lately. He been a little quiet lately, but I still give him a slight edge for the time being, just because you guys ain't Likely over there.
I tell you what, Mahomes can win with both of them.
Like, there ain't no specific advantage of wide receiver, bro. It's not.
Zay Flowers is better than any receiver on Buffalo. Is that a true statement?
Are you sure he better than Khalil Shakir? I don't know.
I think he better.
He's better than Shakir. Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be?
No, man.
What?
Nah, Chuck.
That bias is showing, man. That bias is showing.
It's not biased.
Zay Flowers is nice, bro.
Like a wide receiver too. Than a wide receiver.
Baltimore got a better receiver and a better tight end than them. And we still coming up with excuses to what Lamar doesn't have. Meanwhile, Josh Allen, all he do is win. Even with this team, we know he got a inferior team compared to Lamar. He's still doing it. He's still producing. He running just like Lamar, not just like Lamar. But shit, he got to do a lot with his offense too. But damn,
they said Chuck got a soft spot for Lamar.
Yeah, he do. That's my dog though, man. But yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Thank you. They got rid of their best receiver, bro.
Yeah, they did. But look, at the end of the day, I mean, look, Josh Allen may be the better player right now.
No, he's clearly the better.
That's why you slick, Chuck, because you will say something like that and say right now.
Yeah.
Right.
For right now. Yeah, he's slick.
Yeah.
He hella slick, man.
He is. He's the captain for a reason. He's the captain for a reason.
Man.
Then he gonna leave. Yeah. Yeah, he's slick as a can of oil.
Man.
But hey, bro. He doesn't have to say that Khalil Shakir.
Yeah,
I like Shakir, but nah, bro. He's not.
Crazy.
He's not better than Zay Flowers. Would be the best thing in Buffalo.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. He's trolling, bro. He trolling.
Right?
As soon as he walked in the building, he would be the best receiver in the building. He might have walked in over Diggs. Even if they still had Diggs, he might have walked in as. It'll be close.
Hey, listen.
They good, bro.
Hey, listen. Listen. Don't be surprised if Shakir get close to 1,000 this season in Buffalo. I'm just saying.
What did he do last year?
Well, he wasn't the number one guy. He was like wide receiver 3.
Yeah, okay. He was 3.
But last year they made Zay Flowers be the number 1.
Yeah,
he had no choice. Who else they had?
Odell,
been past his prime.
I'm not supporting your argument. I'm just saying that's all they had. Odell can't even get on the field right now. What's up with Bateman? You can't make Bateman. Wait a minute. Do you think Josh Allen can make Bateman look like a credible wide receiver?
I don't know if anybody can make him a credible wide receiver. Bateman's just not good, bro.
Hey, well, let me ask this. If Josh Allen had John Harbaugh, do you think John Harbaugh had more playoff wins than he got Lamar?
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, that's yet to be seen. Maybe. That's like a 50-50 proposition right there.
How when Josh Allen got more playoff? Don't he got more wins than him now?
Yeah, he do.
Baltimore, they had a better team than Buffalo. Yeah, that's what.
I mean,
That's
if
what
Baltimore,
check.
but time out. If that was really the case, then how come Buffalo keeps beating Baltimore in the playoffs? If Baltimore has a better team,
Because they got a better quarterback.
Yeah.
but we talking
And
about
Lamar
team,
Jackson. Yeah, I know,
talking
and
about
I'm
team,
saying
though.
Lamar Jackson does not play up to his regular season level in the playoffs. He don't. Josh
You
Allen
don't.
do. Josh Allen, he's out here jumping over people, running, throwing. He doing whatever. And like I said before the show started, for whatever reason, when we need Lamar to make that play, he never can make it. When we need Burrow to make the play, we need Josh Allen to make. They make them plays more times than they don't. That to me, that's the biggest difference with them and him.
And like I said, that red zone sequence is what we've
Josh
been
Allen making that,
saying.
bro. Josh Allen is scoring on that for sure.
Josh Allen is scoring on bro. It would have been
Yeah, that's what I'm
overtime, or they
saying.
would have went for the game winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. DJ Smash,
Damn,
like
he
Josh
ain't
Allen,
James Harden, bro.
he ain't won
He
an
ain't James
MVP.
Harden.
He ain't never won an MVP.
That might be a good comparison. James Harden and Lamar Jackson. That might be a good one.
That's nasty word.
That's nasty.
That's
How?
nasty word. James
How?
Harden, that's nasty word, man.
That's
How?
nasty.
What is
But
nasty about it?
oh no, Chuck, that's kind of
I ain't about to.
James Harden.
I
No,
ain't about to
y'all
go there.
talking about James Harden with the Clippers or with the Rockets? I'm talking about the Rockets.
It
we
don't
talk
matter.
about with the Rockets.
It don't matter, bro. I ain't about to go there with that. But let's get back on course,
Yeah,
man.
let's get back
Let's
on
get back
track.
on
All right,
course, man.
so
Y'all know don't bring Lamar up on this pod. Y'all know that
please,
shit, man.
Kevin,
But anyway,
chill.
Kevin, yeah,
Kevin,
come on, bro.
chill,
Get us
bro.
back. Get us redirected, man.
all right,
Oh
so
man. So back to the Bengals defense, man.
all right, so let's talk about their defense. Okay, so here's some advantage that we got against their defense, right? The first name I'm gonna bring up is Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah.
Isaiah
That's fair.
Pacheco had a hell of a game last time against the Bengals, and you just saw how the Bengals got ran over by the Patriots. Like they gave up 170 yards rushing as a
Mm.
team to the New England Patriots. So if we just give Isaiah Pacheco to at least 20 touches, I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. But if we get like at least close to that, he should get like at least 125 yards of total offense on this Bengals defense because their front seven is pretty weak now. We already mentioned the loss of DJ Reader, and then like out the backfield, you can take advantage of their linebackers. Because their linebackers ain't nothing special either as far as like covering running backs out the backfield. So that's one thing I want to bring up with Isaiah Pacheco. So I mean, how y'all feeling about Pacheco? Do you think Pacheco's going to have another solid performance against the Bengals?
I do. Just how, like I'm saying, how Stevenson was running with the Patriots, how they was just to me, they just was lining up being more physical. Uh, I think Isaiah Pacheco is gonna do exactly that. I think we gonna be able to run the ball very effectively. I do like that Perrine prop. I'm definitely probably gonna throw something on that on Perrine doing something, but how they look against the
What's the
Patriots, we
prop
should
on
have
him?
success running the ball for sure. I'm trying to find an anytime touchdown with Perrine. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah,
Right.
Andy like to get them former guys a touchdown against their former team.
You might get a revenge game aspect to it.
Pacheco, bro, Pacheco gonna have a game, and this is hello, how you doing?
Hey,
Popped
what's
out
up,
of
guys?
nowhere.
What's up, man?
Unc in here too. What's up, D Mac? What's up, Unc?
Hey, what's up,
If
Buggy? How's
if
it going?
if Pacheco has
Good,
a
good.
game, then we literally playing pick your poison. Because if you have to cheat up to stop Pacheco, then we're gonna find out about that speed, CTB. We're gonna find out about it all night. So we ain't seen pick your poison Chiefs in a long time, but they might show up Sunday. If Pacheco's getting off, they might show up Sunday. How you want us to kill us? You want to go deep, or you want to just let us nickel and dime you to death? Because we can do both. We can do it all.
I think it's mostly though, like Chuck was saying, it's up to Andy though. Not shit. If Andy go stick to, oh my goodness. is Andy gonna stick to the run, man? Like if
No.
he
Yeah.
stick to the run, if he could,
Look,
and
look.
not even saying he got to do it 25 times with Pacheco. Like we know that ain't realistic, but if he just consistently stick to the run, Pacheco is go eat, bro.
If Pacheco get 18 carries, that's a hell of a day.
I'm cool with
Well,
that.
Max, so like, okay, so we're just now diving into the matchup a bit. So I mean, we're talking about Isaiah Pacheco. Like, how do you feeling about him in this matchup?
Pacheco, look, I think that you can run the ball on this team. I truly do think that. I think that Logan Wilson and his limited, availability can be taken advantage of. I think you can push them around in the middle of the field. We saw Ramondre Stevenson be able to get after him really effectively. So I think that Pacheco should be in line to have a really good day. From just in general from that aspect. And look, if they have to dump it off to P. Ryan, I think he also can have a really good day. So I expect that this running back room would get things going, and they should, especially coming off of what I think was a little bit of an uneven and tough week one for them to get things going too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so the next name I want to bring up, Rashee Rice, man. This another guy that's got a pretty pretty advantageous matchup, if I can even say that right now.
The Yak
Um,
King.
so probably gonna be in the slot again, of course. I mean, so like Mike Hilton is they slot guy in Cincinnati. Mike Hilton is small in stature in comparison to Rashee Rice, so that's advantage Rashee right there. And then on top of that, we're gonna have Rashee matched up with a linebacker too, just depending on the formation. Like you may see a similar empty sets comparison to last game. Like you saw like when they had Pacheco lined up out wide and everything. So we might run that back a little bit. And Rasheed's just gonna eat. He's just gonna eat in the middle again for the most part.
Hey, Chuck, is Roquan Smith widely considered a top 5 linebacker in the league?
I still think he is, but
He's
but
the
look,
he's the second
We
best
ain't gonna talk
linebacker
about
in the
it
league.
because this is my point. I seen what happened to him last week, but that's my point though. If he a top 5, ain't no top 5s in Cincinnati, and he was doing them.
right. I was just about to say
Right spot to
linebacker on
eat.
wide receiver is always tough. It's always tough.
But I feel like that's more on Lou scheme wise this week. I feel like I'm more worried about the D coordinator scheming something than I'm more worried about the players. Like last week, I feel like Baltimore has game changers on defense that you got to be worried about. I feel like Bengals
Mhm.
just more scheme wise and coaching wise that I'm more worried about.
And that also goes into obviously the Ravens losing their defensive coordinator to Seattle and having the new one for the first time and all that being taken into consideration where Lou has the cohesion with that squad. And so if there's schemed up opportunities, which the same way they got him against Roquan Smith, I'm sure they'll find him against these linebackers for Rashee Rice to be one-on-one with these guys in space. It's not going to end well for the Bengals. That's just the reality of the situation. But it's going to be on Lou to not put them in those disadvantageous situations. And it's going to be interesting to see how he tries to stay out of that because there's only but so many options you have when Xavier Worthy is out there because of his speed, when Travis Kelce is out there and you want to keep 4 eyes on him. And the threat of the run game, and obviously what Pacheco can create. And then you add in heavy personnel sets and everything on top of that. So there's only so much you can do from that standpoint. Eventually, you got to give something up. And the Ravens, were left with not a lot of great choices other than give Rashee Rice in the middle of the field over and over again. And they took full advantage of it.
And to your point, like
Just
Luke
think about this though. Hold on, Chuck. Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Think about this though. We've mentioned 3 to 4 guys, and D-Mac just mentioned Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a nice change of place from
it
last
sounds
year.
scary to me, and I ain't playing. He just now mentioned Travis Kelce. We are 45 minutes into the show. Man, it's it's scary hours out here, bro. And man, pick your poison. Offense is
Yeah,
back,
he did.
bro.
It is. So the one thing that I will say, and also I just finished doing this, and that's really why I popped on. I'll admit selfishly, but now that you guys are actually into the matchup, which is nice to talk about, Boogie obviously mentioned kind of the Ravens game changer on defense, and I completely agree with them wholeheartedly. Ravens got Roquan Smith, obviously Oweh, who they were able to bring in Madubuike in the middle. Obviously, Kyle Hamilton. Feel great about Marlowe in general, obviously, outside of whatever the miscommunication that might have happened on that worthy touchdown. But the one guy that is that guy for the Bengals is Trey Hendrickson. And he did have a good day week 1. But, I wanted to come in and show a little bit of a teaser off for what I'm going to be doing on Stay Scheming coming out over the weekend.
Scheming. Ah!
And I think it'll be a worthwhile look at what Trey Hendrickson was able to get done versus the Patriots off the line, and how it may be relevant, obviously, to the matchup versus Mr. Kingsley Suamataia from our Week 1 matchup as well. And I know I'm showing the bad clip, but there's going to be more context put to it. But this is just a teaser of what I'll be working on for State Scheming over the weekend for you guys. It'll be relevant to the matchup coming up on Sunday.
Yeah,
man.
You showed that clip, right? You showed Kings getting beat, and I saw many Chiefs fans say, he played good, he played solid, and I was like, yeah, I mean, he played okay, but there was still some things that
he like a rookie.
On, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't all peaches and cream with Kingsley, but
no.
At the end of the day, it could have been a lot worse. But at the end of the day, like I saw some clips of Kingsley when you look back at that Ravens game, and to where he was like, Wade was able to get a swim move and get inside of him, and then I also saw another clip where he just he got beat on the inside. So I mean, there's a few instances there. So
Hawk Tua, ain't that what that lady's name is? I'm sorry.
The Hawk.
Yes,
Lord,
Hawk Tua is going crazy right now. Pick 6.
Hawk Tua, bro.
Pick 6. My fault.
I just want to come on and show that clip real quick. I'll let you guys go ahead and finish off the show with the entirety of the matchups. y'all be easy, man.
Shout out D-Mac, man.
Hey, Tell the Truth Tuesdays, man. Check them out. They doing a solid show. We bringing back Stay Scheming this week, this year. And he left. While I was trying to promote what he was doing.
Keep going. I'm sorry. I was going to just use that as a transition out. My apologies. Keep going, Country. I'll stay on.
Wait, no. Tell the Truth Tuesdays. D-Mac, CJ, DG. They doing a great job over there. We bringing back Stay Scheming, something that I'm a huge fan of, and I love to see that again. Where we pick what you picking, like different schemes every week, and then just going through the plays and stuff. So it's like a film breakdown. It's a great show. I'm glad to have it back. So
yes, sir. This one will be about the trenches, specifically Trey Hendrickson versus the Chiefs offensive line and some of the pressure that you saw and how it's relevant as well to something that Zach Taylor had come out and said as well. And we'll have a little bit of a bit as far as the other side of the ball too. So looking forward to doing that. Check out Tell the Truth. Check out Stay Scheming come up over the weekend, man. But yeah, I'm gonna head on out and let y'all finish up the show.
Go Chiefs, man. Shout out D-Mac, man.
Shout out D-Mac. D-Mac.
All right, where were we? Okay, so all right, we got Rasheed out the way. Xavier Worthy. I mean, we briefly talked about him, how CTB lined up across him. You better.
Why would he do that, bro?
Dog. You better be able to get
Why
your
would he
hands
do
on
that
him.
to himself?
You better be able to get your hands on him because it's gonna be tough. He may be small in stature, but that's not an easy guy to get your hands on. So
man,
now we got a schemer like Andy Reid.
Would you compare this to like when would you compare it to like when Jalen Ramsey said Tyreek ain't nothing but a returner?
Kind of. Yeah,
same kind of trash talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except CTB,
bro. If he get burnt in this game, bro, he ain't gonna be able to live it down, bro.
And my thing is this: CTB, he ain't on the level of Jalen.
Damn, he threw another pick six.
No, he definitely not on Ramsey level. I agree with you on that. He definitely ain't. Yeah, that pick six.
No, he's not Ramsey level. I'm just saying that the trash talk.
All right, so and then you mentioned Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, like, I mean,
they send you in the locker, bro.
Against Cincinnati, but Cincinnati, they keep an eye on him, pretty well. Like Lou and Rumo make sure the number one priority is to just not get Travis Kelce going. You know what I'm saying? So,
But Chuck, go ahead. Go ahead and watch Travis Kelsey.
yeah,
And see on Rice and Worthy and Pacheco tear your ass up. Go ahead and watch Travis. Travis, bro, we are literally easing away from Travis being the complete total focal point of this offense. Y'all don't see that? I ain't talking about y'all in particular. I'm talking about people around the league. Like y'all don't see what we building over here? You don't re-sign Noah Gray for 3 years when you didn't have to. Big
Yeah,
old tight end Jared Wiley.
but I
Like,
think that was just
bro,
a more that was a good sign to know because I think we all he on that good side, Rondo, good
stupid,
side.
bro.
'Cause we all said Noah Gray needed to play more, so I think that was just one of them contracts too. Because Veach, we all been on his hill like, man, you only then gave two people a second contract here, so this is to appease that little
Yeah, yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
We got our rotational players getting second contracts too. We actually spending money.
Ooh. Do
yeah.
we want to talk about that one guy that might be getting a contract?
Chuck, what you think?
Oh, you talking about on the defense end?
Yeah, because
Nah, I'm
I
talking about it. Nah, he's a linebacker.
oh okay,
Yeah,
I
I
was about
know.
to say yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was talking about that linebacker.
I
yeah.
was
We'll
listening
get
to
to
C
him.
Dot talk about that shit this week, bro.
Okay, let's transition to the defense. I think we done talked a little bit enough about the offense, like the key
Let's
guys
get
that's
it.
gonna
Yeah, yeah.
contribute. So, like defensively, okay, you want to talk about Nick Bolton, right?
Okay.
Here's my thing: did he have a bad game
Yes.
to his standard? Yes, but at the
Yes.
same
Yes.
time, y'all know he been hurt. Y'all know he
Yeah.
ain't had that many training camp practices, so it's gonna take him a minute to get up to speed. But y'all act like this is gonna carry on throughout the course of the season. Y'all act like he not gonna have a big game or two. Y'all act like he not gonna improve as he gets healthier. You know what I'm saying? But now, as far as paying him, like, yeah, there are some concerns, some valid concerns. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been nicked up here and there, but at the same time, he is to me. I mean, he's still one of the top middle linebackers in the league. I'm not saying he on the level of Roquan or Fred Warner, but
No.
like if you want to
No,
mention him
no.
like at the bottom of the top 10 or knocking on the door top 10 type of dude, then yeah,
Can we say that when it's been big games, Nick Bolton has?
yeah.
There's been games where Nick Bolton
But
was hurt, and it's like I miss Nick Bolton. You know what I'm saying? He's been missed, and then there's been, I mean, the Philadelphia Super Bowl. You don't have to go no further than that. He had a hell of a game. We don't win that game without Nick Bolton.
And if they don't call back that touchdown, he probably wins Super Bowl MVP.
I agree with that too.
I personally, I agree with that. I think they still was gonna give it to Pat, but you do have a valid argument. But
And that's why they took it
we've
back.
won games with Nick Bolton. I know Nick Bolton is not the most popular guy in the kingdom right now, and that's cool because I mean sometimes y'all harder on people than y'all need to be. But I wouldn't say he's the worst linebacker in the league. Like people go extreme, bro.
Ooh.
People go
Yeah,
extreme.
I think the conversation about Nick Bolton before this week happened was already crazy. Like if you ask Chiefs Twitter about Nick Bolton and you ask anybody in the NFL about Nick Bolton, I think it's just Chiefs fans is definitely more down on him than the NFL fans. Off top, I
But
think that. Now, I do think he had a horrible first game. I do think he didn't play his best last year in the playoffs. He was coming off injury, but I just think he's still a good player. This dude was. I, I remember how he played when we had Hitchens and he wasn't even playing 50% of the snaps, and he was leading our team in tackles and shit. It's
mm-hmm.
like so. I'm not expecting him to come out and be like. I think the linebacker that people think we need a linebacker that can cover tight end. Like he's not that. And this has always been the problem when we drafted him. Like he's not that type of linebacker. He's always around the ball. He's gonna make tackles. He's gonna try to force turnovers. Like that's the type of linebacker he is. So I still think he can be that good. I still think he's a Pro Bowl type linebacker. Now the money's gonna be that I don't know what you sign him up for, but I'm definitely not as down on Nick Bolton as shit most of Chiefs Twitter is.
So, okay, so here's a question. We had Derek Johnson for what, over 10 years? Are
Yep.
we spoiled with the
To an
linebacker?
extent, we'd be
Because
actually spoiled
Derek
at
Johnson
times.
was so good and so all around. Derek Johnson was an all around line. He could do it all. He could cover. He could rush. He could do it all. In my opinion, are we spoiled? Are we holding him to too high of a standard, Nick Bolton?
I don't think it's necessarily us being spoiled. I think Bolton has been playing. He's been underperforming. So now I understand it, but I think the spoiled part was like when we first drafted him, and people were saying, "Well, he's not even a coverage linebacker," and it was always that when we first got him. But they
Mm-hmm.
didn't draft him to be that. Like he's calling the plays, he's stopping the run, he's forcing turnovers. That was his game. So I think that was the
And,
reason we were spoiled. But now I just think his play is not playing up to par. So it's added on to that was here already.
and it's clearly a difference when he's not in the game.
For sure. Yeah.
So
We see his
if the
impact.
top guy is making 14, is he worth 10 right now?
Man, right now, man. Right now it's just not a good time to have them conversations.
It,
I wouldn't even
coming out
say
this
that.
bad game, he gonna
Yeah,
have to
Hey,
like
have a.
Justin, come on, man. Nah.
he's been hurt. I think the injury more than his play, just me. When Nick Bolton is 100% healthy and he's playing, he is above average linebacker and he's making plays. He has not been healthy in a while. So when he's not healthy, like he just didn't look right this first game. In the playoffs,
Right.
he had this shit on his arm. He just didn't look right. Let
Yeah,
me
he
see
had the
him healthy.
club.
And if he don't get healthy, then that's another flag on him. That's cool. Because if the Chiefs say we don't want to pay him because he's not healthy like that, he's injury prone. At this point, we can't really argue that. But
Yeah.
I let
And
me see him healthy. I think he's gonna earn the contract. Might not be with the Chiefs still, but
low key, if he's not hurt and he doesn't have that club on his
Oh my
hand,
goodness.
he
Here we
catches
go
the
again.
interception in overtime and wins that game.
Tua's done, bro. Hawk Tua
Golly.
is done,
Did
bro.
he throw another interception?
No, he
Nah,
just got a concussion and that shit look bad.
we ran for the first down. He got a concussion. It looked like the same
Oh
injury he
no.
had.
Same
Uh-oh.
shit, bro. Look like he lost some feeling in his body, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
No,
because you
yeah.
they
remember.
Tony
took.
went to the Browns, bro.
Yeah, because you
Oh
remember
my
on Thursday
god.
night, a while back, it looked like the same exact.
Yeah,
It looked like the
I know
Trey
what you're talking
Green
about,
play.
Chuck. No, it looked like the Tua play. You don't remember he
Oh,
got hurt
yeah,
and it looked
yeah,
bad. Like
yeah. And they had a big old thing about that too.
Yeah,
his shit not. They went to commercial. His shit not moving. They done.
but
That's
but yeah.
sad, bro.
At the end of the day, bro, like Nick Bolton. At the end of the day, we're gonna need him throughout the course of the year, man. So
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it is what it is at this point. I mean, I ain't ready to talk contracts with him
I
yet.
mean,
Yeah, I'm
Leo
with
had
you
a
on
hell
that.
of a game, but I think Leo looks better when Nick Bolton out there. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. All right, so on to the next
Man,
thing.
y'all, they saying this
I
Tua
think
here look bad.
I think he need to retire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's another conversation we'll have another day, Scratch. But
Right. So on to
yeah,
the next thing. As far as the trenches, we definitely got an advantage. I feel like Chris, like you guys saw the tweet with our boy DG from Tell the Truth.
yeah.
You saw him put up the clip with Trent Brown and Orlando Brown looking pretty
Oh
bad
man.
against New England last week.
Oh man.
Man,
That's where Chris Jones and George Karlaftis are gonna have a great time over there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should both get a sack each. Heck, one of them may get 2 sacks. So I just feel like you can do so much with those two guys. Like whether you can line up Chris on the outside or whether Chris can stay on the inside like he normally does. And then also you got Turk Warden. If Turk Warden can play like he did last Thursday, then it's really gonna be a problem for Cincinnati.
man, Turk playing like
So
he
I mean, how
back.
you feeling about that?
I ain't gonna
Turk
lie,
playing like he
man.
back.
we definitely got the advantage on the trenches on offense and defense. Orlando Brown and Trent Brown, it's gonna be how Burrow is passing. Like I tweeted earlier, I don't know if he's not confident in his weapons, his O-line, or his health. But all three of them is gonna get compromised this weekend because that O-line, they gonna have problems with
It might
them.
be a combination special, dog. It
Like
might be
he
a
got
trio.
happy feet. He don't throw it past 5 yards. It's just not. It's not gonna be a good. I don't think that's gonna be good for him, man.
Yeah, he even admitted himself that he had happy feet last week. Like he wasn't really confident in his line, and like he dropped his head down many times just because the offensive line wasn't giving him enough time to operate. So,
And it's not like New England got Judon out there and
Exactly.
Richard
That
Seymour and
I mean, that's a fact. But
Vince Wilfork. And it ain't that New England.
no,
I
it's not.
agree.
And I will say this: Keon White gonna be a hell of a player for the Patriots.
Yeah.
You said that. You said his name a couple times.
Mm-hmm. So there's that. I mean, as long as we get pressure on Burrow, like we expect, we should be able to win. So, another thing I want to look at, I want to look at our secondary because I feel like our secondary is pretty underrated. You remember what you guys mentioned earlier in the show, Trent McDuffie when he was lined up against Chase, when the Bengals won at home barely, but McDuffie, even though he gave up 5 catches, Jamar Chase only had 31 yards. So when Jamar Chase caught the ball, he didn't really go nowhere because Trent McDuffie he's a hell of a tackler. And then like the second time, and then like the matchup last year in Arrowhead, the Bengals making sure that Jamar wasn't getting lined up across the field from Trent McDuffie. So they was just trying to get Jamar with an easier matchup. But at the same time, like even if you do try to get Jamar Chase off of Trent McDuffie, I mean, you got a guy in Jalen Watson who, surprisingly, man, he hasn't allowed a touchdown since week 9 of last year, and he's only given up a 60.4 passer rating when he's been targeted. So,
and they've been eating off Burrow. Him and Josh.
yeah. But yeah,
Him and Josh ate off Burrow a couple times.
I feel like secondary is what any other year I would say this would be our weakness going against the Bengals that they would try to exploit. But with them only having Chase, no Higgins, uncertainties, I feel like our weakness is almost a strength because they can't really attack us. Well, from what we've seen, Burrow hasn't been trying to attack downfield, and we know we can win the battle of the trenches. So it's kind of hard for me to see. That's why it's hard for me to pick the Bengals this week because it's like what they do good. What do they do good on offense going against our defense? What would y'all say? The passing, right?
Yeah. What the advantage they normally have, they don't have this week.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if you focus on Chase, Higgins gonna get loose. If you so happen to really shut them two down, they still had Tyler Boyd who came through in the cuts a couple times and killed us. So, but they don't have that option unless Jermaine Burton turns into a whole different guy this week. Not saying it's not possible, and Mike Gesicki, I ain't gonna even go there, but damn, Patrick Mahomes putting the praying hands up, that's not good.
Yeah, because like Joe Burrow, like he's normally at his best, facing against defenses that play a lot of man coverage, and I mean that's been true to form in this matchup, for the most part. But seeing how they looked in week 1 and seeing who they lost, from the past teams of the past few years, I think this is gonna be a lot tougher on this week.
Yeah, they took too many L's too soon at the same time. They should have kept somebody.
Hey, we better see the old Joe Burrow this week. It better not be the Alex Smith version, because if it's that version, this shit might get ugly. Y'all know I'm always the one that's the Debbie Downer, I guess y'all say. If Joe Burrow is not looking like that Burrow I just don't see how this game is close like that. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Lou might have something for Pat, bro. Maybe he do. He usually do, but we don't usually have this many skill position players. I don't know, man. Chiefs got to
But
beat themselves for this Bengals team to make this a game that's going down to the wire. That's what my belief is.
but that's the thing, Boogie. Like normally Cincinnati has the team to answer. I don't know if they got the answer
I
this
don't either.
time.
Not this early.
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
we catching them at a good time too, country. Like the Bengals
Mm-hmm.
still might turn their shit around and be good by week 10. We probably like, okay, we know we got to still deal with them. But right now, I
If
just
we
don't.
was gonna get this game, if we was gonna get this game in, I would have preferred it to be earlier than December, for sure.
Two up on the north after this week, man.
Hmm.
Yep. All right. So with that being said, special teams. I mean, you got Harrison Bucker. We got the better kicker, but they got a good kicker in Evan Pearson as well. But as far as like the return game, I mean that could be a factor because you remember
Man, they
Stein
ain't
in the
gonna
AFC
kick to us.
Championship game. He spotted his field position. We got the field goal and won at the end to go to the Super Bowl a few years ago. But besides
Ooh,
that, man, at the end of the day,
ooh. I just seen the
there's
two ahead.
It
Ooh.
was.
yeah, it's pretty
Hopefully,
Oh,
our
bad.
that's not
future
good.
Hall
That's
of
not
Famer
good.
can make some
Oh,
moves on that
that's not
special
good.
teams.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, we got enough advantages to win the game. So with that being said, man, let's
Yeah.
hear y'all predictions on the game.
Man, you know me, I ain't gonna do no numbers, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this will not be a 3-point game.
Mm,
Then I think I'm going double digits on the win. No, I'm gonna keep it at 7. I'm gonna keep it at 7
okay, all
because
right.
I don't want to go crazy. But if we were to go crazy, like I said, they don't have the necessary pieces that they normally have that could answer us because we would go up 14, but then they would have the pieces to hit that 7 and cut it down. I don't think they had those pieces. I don't think they capable of answering that call like they normally would in those, unless, like Boogie said, we start beating ourselves. Now, if we shooting ourselves in the foot, then it
It's
could be a
always a
game.
chance. We
It's always
we
a chance.
if we shoot ourselves in the foot, every team got a chance besides the Panthers. But I I don't know, man.
You can shoot your foot off, and the Panthers still might give
Yeah,
you.
you still got a good chance, man. You got a real good chance, country. I don't know, man.
Shout out to the Panthers.
Shout out Bryce Young, man. But
Yeah,
Chuck,
shout out to
I'm gonna
that
go
number one pick,
31.
man.
I'm gonna go 31-21, man.
Ooh,
I think they go score at the end, but I
would you consider that a blowout?
it's gonna feel like one. Nah, it ain't
Mm.
about the score. It's gonna feel like it. You not go be like, oh no, baby, I can't do this. The game close. You gonna be able to go run some errands. It's you gonna be able to
Mm.
go ahead and go in there and go check on the food and go check on the kids and yeah, it's gonna be. I just don't see that old line for 4 quarters doing that too. Like it's so many things that gotta go wrong for this to be that type of game. No, I think we got it, bro.
Yeah.
That boy said you can put the kids to bed with no hassle.
Go ahead and see what they doing in the room, man. You can go check on them. Ain't nothing going on the TV, man.
Yeah. For
That's
some reason,
disrespectful.
dog, like I, until I see otherwise, man, I gotta give the Bengals a little respect in this one. Until I see otherwise,
I respect the Bengals too, but they
they
not the.
because they could come out and actually continue that war that we've been having with them over the past 5 years or so. So until I see otherwise, man, like I think it's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna come down to Harrison Butker kicking the game with a field goal. That's how I'm kind of looking at this game.
Ooh, I would actually be disappointed if it came down to that, Chuck. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
I know, but that's just what it
I'd
is.
be a
With
little upset with that.
A
that's just
win
what it
is
With
a
is
what
with
happened.
Mahomes and
win.
Burrow, man.
A
I
win is a
wouldn't be
win.
mad. I ain't gonna do that. But I would be surprised if that's it. Like if we beat them by a field goal, I would be surprised.
Listen, I hope I'm wrong on this. I hope we finally win by more than a field goal. I hope we win by a touchdown more. But and I
Scratch
get
that.
that,
I know
DJ
they
Scratch. I
saw.
get that. I completely get that, bro. But they just find a way to match up with us so well, bro. Like, and granted, yes, this ain't the same Bengals that we've been
Not at
battling
all.
against.
Not at
I
No,
all.
it's
just,
not your daddy
I,
Bengals.
I just gotta see it for myself personally, bro.
Ain't
This is
nothing.
what it comes
I
down
feel
to.
that. That's fair, bro. That's fair. But
So it might be like
I keep going back. If T Higgins don't play, uh, Chase gonna have a game
a
to
20
keep
to
it close.
17 type of game, bro. Like,
Burrow gonna have to have a game. That's what I'm saying. Burrow gonna have to
Burrow
have
gonna
a
have to
hell
be
of a
way
game
better than he was last week.
with just Chase. Like, I don't know, man.
He gonna have to be LSU Burrow if he.
yeah, but like LSU Burrow, he had all them weapons, man. Like,
He don't got that.
he
He don't got
he's
that
been
right there,
he's
bro.
been blessed with the weapons.
yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I seen that too. A hit. That was a bad hit. That was a bad. He was definitely out of it. And yeah, I'm gonna go out on a yeah, man. We winning by double digits, bro. I'm gonna just go out. The more I think about it, bro. My
Okay,
Twitter
so
open, so if you want to talk crazy, then feel free.
yeah,
I'll
so I'm
be
the only
here.
one that's gonna be a single digit victory type of guy. That's cool.
Yeah,
Hey, listen, I hope y'all right, man. I hope y'all right.
me too. Cause I'm gonna let you know about it if I. I'm gonna let you know about it. They killing the cats in Ohio. They're killing the cats.
All right. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and go. Actually, I want to make this point real quick because Chiefs fans they keep complaining about Romo, Nansen, Wolfson commentating a lot of our games. It's like, look, we are the main character in the story, man. We've been the main character of the National Football League for I don't know how long now, bro.
Man,
Like,
We are the A
y'all just
side,
gotta get used to it at this point.
bro, I was
Like,
about to say, quit acting like y'all ain't been here, bro. This is a three-peat.
right?
This is
Who
a
wants to
man.
go
three-peat.
commentate most of our games?
Yeah,
We the A side, bro.
you not getting
It's
We
no
like,
more.
look,
Y'all,
dictate.
it's like, look, I miss Kevin Harlan at times too, commentating our games, but that's just what it is, bro. We the main character on the show right now.
Man,
So
I miss Kevin Harlan too.
I
until
miss
we
12
fall
o'clock
off,
games, man. Shit.
but wait, so until we fall off, it's gonna be Romo, Nancy, Wolfson majority of the time commentating our
Yeah,
games.
A 12 o'clock game. People play games at 12 o'clock.
man.
I ain't played a 12 o'clock game.
Man, it's been a
What's that
long
mean
time.
with the cigarette? I ain't heard that name in ye
Man.
It's been a long time, bro.
12 noon. Like noon. That's crazy. I'd rather play in another country than do that. Hey man, yeah, we pray for nights like this,
Scratch.
DJ
Way
Scratch.
too long, bro. Way too
To
long.
pray
We
for times
pray for
like this,
things.
to
We
ride
pray for
like
times
this.
like this, man. So you man, the Chiefs had to. We had to do some stuff to get a primetime game, and then when we got it, you didn't want to watch it. So I remember the Patriots came in and blasted us 55-10. One man, the dark ages, man.
Yeah, it
But
got real dark.
oh, so here's the announcement though. Wings and Things got the truck pulling up in the parking lot. So we're gonna Kingdom Cast. Hopefully it'll be a couple of members out there. We're gonna do some tailgating with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come holler at the truck. Try to get them mics out there. We're gonna do some fan interviews and some back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Get that content up. Come holler at us. Come get some chicken, and
What
you know
lot
what
y'all
it
gonna be in
is.
country?
I will let you know. But I think M though. But I will let you know.
You got a Bengals fan
Who
Ooh.
they?
pulling
We
up.
Oh,
they, man.
Shalom,
We the
bro.
champs, man. We the
But
champs. We about
respect
to
though, Los.
smack
Thanks for
y'all up.
tuning in.
Respectfully. Respectfully, though.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
Respectfully
we
though.
about to get in that ass, though, bro. We'll talk
Pause.
about it, though. We'll talk about it.
We'll be here. Come back. We'll be here. Shalom. Walaikum salam, bro. Nah, but it's gonna be another. I don't think it's gonna be a classic, bro. I don't think y'all gonna like this game too much, but it's gonna be another one of them Chiefs Bengals throwdowns, and you know what I'm saying. We coming with it. Now we can't help it if y'all ain't at 100%. We gonna come with it. So y'all, hey, put it together. I know y'all don't. I respect y'all, but we gonna beat y'all though. Okay. Hey, I love that energy,
That's
baby. I
respect.
love that.
Yeah,
I
that's
love it.
that's
We
cool.
respect that.
We'll
We'll
take
Look,
it.
see.
and after this ass whooping, I don't want it nothing to be personal. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the line. I messed the line up, but yeah, this is just business. Never personal.
There we go. All right. So with that being said, man, that's gonna conclude our show for tonight, man. Want to thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share on social media platforms.
For
Until
sure.
next episode, it's on to the Bengals, Week 2, National Football League. We out.
Hey. Wow.